Welcome back everyone, this is DragonInWhite here and we are back with episode 17 of Assassin's Creed. Well, the sound is already up, so I don't have to start it up, so without further ado, let us jump right in. So in this episode, we are finally proceeding on to the main mission of this, arc or part of the story. Or at least the archer part of it. And then I think after that, let's just go in Damascus and then Jerusalem. Damas. However you would like to pronounce it. But yeah.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Okay. So I believe I should go in and talk to him.
Altair,
There we go.
what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
Okay. Wait, am I supposed to take the feather? Yeah, there we go. You know, they really should make it clearer that I should take the feather.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, and then just one kill. Let's see how far is it. All the way here, okay. Well, in that case, there will be quite a bit of travel time, so while we travel there, I shall proceed on with my usual shameless plugs. Once I get the right direction, that will be this way. Okay, so, my shameless plugs, here we go. Firstly, as you all know, I have a merch store up. So if you would like to support me and what I do here, do take a look through the merch store and consider buying some of the things in there. This will go to help supplementing my income aside from the translation stuff. And then speaking of translation, I translate the Chinese novel, Chinese web novel, Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation. So this novel is free to read on gravitytales.com. Both the link for the merch store as well as the novel are available in the description below, and so is my Patreon, which is also down in the link below. With my Patreon, what you get are advanced chapters for my novels, and this is my primary mean of income. In fact, not just primary, but my only source of income if you don't include the merch store. Yeah, and that's it with the shameless plug. Ouch.
Coward! Here! He's over here!
Violence never solves anything.
Okay, a bit of a sidetrack there. I bet. Okay, run this way. Oh man, this is rather irritating. Running through the streets like that.
He's killed someone! That man is a murderer! Over here!
Okay, so maybe I've been mispronouncing Archer for a long time. Maybe it's Acre, as the announcer earlier mentioned. I mean, let's face it, I'm not Arab, I'm not from the Middle East or this area, Israel, you know. So there's a good chance I'm going to mispronounce a lot of things. Alright, and now to this part. That's the king, I assume.
3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace.
If you compare the horses between the two,
No place for men like him in the New World.
it's a little strange. The king's horse is only
Word that I
covered
wish
in
to
cloth.
speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
But yeah, as you can see, the horses of the other troops, they are all in chainmail. The king's, however, just the red cloth. I mean, it could be possible that there is chainmail under the cloth. Still, riding into battle, I wouldn't want to look different. It's a very clear target on me. Makes sense, right? Like, you know, shoot the guy who looks different. Right, okay, should solve a bit of problem. Okay, that did not solve the problem but created more.
Gott ist mit mir, du Narr! Du kannst nicht fliegen! Je vais t'achever. Now, you should know better than to pick a fight and win. Tu ne m'échapperas pas.
Wow, how many of them are there?
He thinks he can beat us. Help me! He's trying to kill me! Is he trying to pull us? You're mine!
Okay, I can never pull off the counter grab for some reason.
Somebody stop him! He's gonna kill me!
I'll leave him alone.
Filled with a new sense of purpose. Stay strong, stay focused, and we will triumph. Falter, however, and
Wait,
you
why
will
can I not
join
climb up?
These men. Be sure of it. Dismiss!
Huh, strange.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
Okay, where do I go from here?
Secure the fortress. Do not let the assassin leave here alive.
There we
Rest
go.
now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Oncino is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Whoa, okay, that's quite a lot.
You won't get
Okay. Let's see if I just okay, the plan here is to just make a beeline for the Assassin's Bureau, and then when I reach there, if I have any soldiers chasing me, I'm just gonna kill them over there and then just enter the bureau. That should be a pretty reasonable plan, I hope. Oh.
You die here!
Okay, wait. Let me try this. If I run around.
You think you can front me?
Nope, doesn't work that way. Yeah, can't be about it. Just run.
You think I'll give up that easily?
Might be worth just going incognito first. There we go.
What is that? Assassin! Stop him! I'll hunt you down!
Ooh, flag. Take it.
He's over there!
Don't really care. Just run. Oh, that's bad.
Though the road is long and your trials many, know that God watches over you.
Okay, I think this is oh, you know what? Yeah, might as well get them off my tail. The grand chase. I think I'm close.
Assassin! Stop him! You'll never get away!
Oh, gosh.
Why would anyone want to do that?
You know what?
Over here! You're mine! Death to the
Can't be about it. Just
Come
run.
back here!
There we go. Somehow it feels that this particular run has been, it's harder than the previous ones. Well, doesn't matter. Mission complete.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, my bad. Was doing some water pouring. Filling up my bottle.
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
Where's
As
he?
you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the
Oh,
realm.
there.
Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
Ah, but as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Oof, another weapon. But am I missing any more weapons? What am I missing? Wait, the legs? Am I gonna kick someone? Regain balance, dodge, sword expertise. Okay, so that means I get more damage, which is a good thing, I believe. Practice in the courtyard.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Okay. That is interesting way of fighting. I might look
You
into
must
it.
be busy. I understand.
This way. Okay, so next, Damascus. Well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have to travel around anymore. Okay. I wonder why this is the case. Is it because I got every viewpoint in the world? As in the area there? Or is it because, Oh, I can even choose a bureau. Okay, straight to the bureau then.
When you are exposed, use sharp turns.
Well, in I go.
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these 3 places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Alright. Let's see what do I have here. Okay, so I'm going to do the Rich District again. And I'm going to begin my usual grind of viewpoints, clues, and saving the citizens. Okay, let's see how fast I can rush this. Okay, I wonder if there's a better strategy for kind of running through these beats, because I'm pretty sure that seeing these repetitive actions are probably going to be pretty boring for you guys. So, maybe it's a better, more efficient way of running this in a speedrun style. Like say, for example, grabbing all the viewpoints without stopping. and that is definitely not the way to do it. Or perhaps like, I mean, I'm not sure which is better, to grab all the viewpoints in one round and go around grab the citizens, or should I just do it as they come along? In my mind, I think doing it simultaneously should be faster. So this is pretty tall structure. I got a feeling I'm gonna like the view from this. Not bad, not bad. The mask, right? I mean, honestly, doesn't really look very interesting. If I'm not wrong, this is the city where the popular Damascus steel comes from. Okay, let's see how much I can clear before we run out of time for today.
That will cost you your life!
Ooh, the increased damage really helps a lot.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe
Okay.
you my freedoms.
What's this? What happened to this poor soul?
I think it would be that. Yeah.
Away with you.
Up and up and up. Ooh, this is like one of the very fast. This is one of the faster ones, I think. Okay. Wonder why the need for this barrier. This is oh, it's the area which I can't go yet. Okay, right. Okay, make my next target, save the citizen.
My family.
Could I interest you in something?
I wish I can run faster somehow.
TV here.
Okay, I think I need to come this way.
Very lucky. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you? You're hurting me. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Many things. Too many things. Come see what I have to offer. Everything's good. Everything's perfect. You won't find
Oh, he's still alive.
Is that the last of them?
Okay, next up. Okay, assassination challenge.
Hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence?
Please, have any money?
Where is he? Oh, here.
Altair, my friend, my brother. It's been such a long time. Any news of Ada since she left? No. How sad. I'm sure you'll find her someday. I have heard a feather is lying on top of Abul Nukud's head. Maybe I could help you. But I have a mission myself. I have 4 targets I must eliminate before noon. Let's cooperate, just like old times. 2 for you, 2 for me.
Okay,
They
2.
are Abul Nukud's personal guards. You will spot them in minutes.
You know what? Finally, for once, he's actually pulling his weight. He's actually taking 2 out of 4. Okay, let's see.
Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stalls? That won't happen here.
How irresponsible.
Nope.
They should not be.
That was done in too much of a rush, I think. Hey, where did he go to? Wasn't he just here previously?
He shouldn't be.
Okay, let's go.
If you're tired of shoddy goods, then
Maybe I should take the other guy out first. Oh, that's the one. Okay, walk away, walk away. I think the problem was I was too close to the body earlier. Yeah, I think I see the other one. Walk away, walk away. So somehow stealth seemed to be like one of my worst problems in this game. I think I'm just a bit too straightforward with the killing.
Wasn't that great? Just like in Alep, you remember? Here's something I found on one of the Merchant King's men. I think it's a map of where he has stationed his guards. I'm sure it will come in handy in your mission.
How
Anytime
convenient.
you're in Damascus, come see me. You know my door is always open to you. Safety and peace, my friend.
Right, and I think that's all the time we have for this episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!